Lexington school nurse at Rise STEM Academy for Girls was killed Saturday night in what police are calling a hit and run. It happened near Sandersville Road and Atoma Drive. 60-year-old Lynette Lane spent 4 decades in healthcare. WKYT's Mariah Conjito shares how she's being remembered. It's our top story at 5:30.
The students would see her beyond needing the medical services. They would come in just to be greeted and talk to her, give her a hug.
Lynette Lane was a school nurse at Rise STEM Academy for Girls for the last 2 years. This position is employed by the Fayette County Health Department, who shares what she meant to those who had the pleasure of knowing her.
It is a great loss. It is something that our staff is really feeling this morning. I've seen several school health members already in tears.
Hall says she was dedicated to her job and was an example of just how important a school nurse is.
They are some of the only people in health care that these kids will connect to.
The director of Rise STEM Academy for Girls shared a message to the families. In it, it says, "We are heartbroken by this devastating loss for our school and community." It goes on to say her unwavering commitment and caring approach have earned her the respect and admiration of staff, students, and families alike.
We are sad for the schools, we are sad for those kids, but mostly we're sad for the family.
Hall says they met with Lane's husband, who shared more stories about Lynette as he mourns her loss.
He shared stories about her love and what she was doing this weekend and getting a pool ready for kids and talking about buying food and grilling food. And this is a reminder of how fragile life is and to spend the time with those that mean something to you.
Hall says one of the family's biggest concerns right now is finding out what happened. As of now, police are still looking for the person responsible. Mariah Conjito, WKYT.
And the school says grief counselors were on hand today. Anyone with information on the crash is asked to call Lexington Police.